Well, folks, if there's anyone to watch today, it would be this kid lining up at wideout. He's going to be a very difficult matchup for this corner.
This receiver can beat you in a variety of ways. He's fast, has great hands, and isn't afraid to go across the middle of the field. He should have a great game today.
Coach, I agree. I think this guy's going to have a big impact on the game as well. They should look to get it to him at least 10 times today, because the more they get this receiver the ball, the better their chances are to win the game.
Now let's head down to the coin toss, brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coke taste, 0 calories. Utah tees up the ball as we get ready for the opening kickoff. Kicks it off, and this game is underway. He's tackled at the 37. And here comes the quarterback onto the field, set to lead this offense for the first time today. They'll start this drive at the 37-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. Drops back on first down. Pass incomplete, trying to get it to his receiver.
Oh, he had his man too.
Yep, he just overthrew him.
Next time he might want to take something off of it.
The defensive back's moving in closer. The quarterback's in the gun with 3 receivers in the set. Here's the option left. They'll bring him down around the 40-yard line. And he gains around 3 on that keeper.
Good stop there by this safety to bring down the ball carrier before he got many yards.
They line up in the shotgun. He ignores the footsteps and makes the catch. And Herbie, that was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, and what impresses me is the composure of this young quarterback. He made a great read, saw the open receiver, and delivered an almost perfect strike. Good-looking play.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 48. Single set backfield. They got to him as he was throwing that time.
He's lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Either that or sacked. I don't know how he got rid of the ball.
Second and 10. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Carry. Tackle right around the 48-yard line. The running back gets a yard, maybe less. And once again, they'll come to the line, try to convert on 3rd down. 4 wide. And we'll take a break while the injured player is attended to. Fourth down. Here comes the punter, looking to boot this one away. Gets it off.
18-yard punt. Out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 33-yard line. They're packed in tight on the line. On the ground with the tailback. About 6 yards on the play.
The stop. Gain of 6 on the play.
2nd and 4 coming up here. Ball on their own 39. The defense comes out with 5 defensive backs this time. He gets it out to about the 47-yard line. And what a run.
And here's a stat for you. This kid ran a 4.3, unaided 40. Now, that's fast.
Non-win-aided? What are you talking about? I don't care if he had to win or not. This kid can fly.
Here's the halfback. Brought down at the 47. The running back gives him 6 on the ground.
6 on the play.
2nd and 3. Ball on the 47-yard line. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Deep pass to the end zone. Oh, I bet the defender wishes he had that one back.
Yeah, anytime you have a chance to end a drive, especially in your own end zone, you just got to make that play.
They stack the line of scrimmage here. Let's see who's got the stronger lineman. And they make the stop right around the 42-yard line. They picked up the first down on the ground attack.
You know, great job there by the offense on a crucial 3rd down lead to pick up that first down.
Kirk, did you see the way those guys blocked on that play? That was beautiful.
And he's taken down at the 38. 4-yard gain by the back.
Gain of 4.
2nd down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 38. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Scrambling around. And this one's broken up.
Number 4,
3rd down, and they need to get it down to the 32. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. And he's got the junior. Picked up by the defense. There's a player shaken up on the play. They'll start at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Going with the shotgun here.
Here we go.
Throws complete. He stopped immediately. That last pass was good for maybe 5 yards.
Not a bad play. They gained 5 yards out of it. Keep moving the defense back.
2nd down and 5. Going with the shotgun here.
Ready.
He passes it. He's picked it off. This time it's the safety. Brought down around the 34-yard line. What a catch. I'm surprised he was able to hang on to that one.
People tend to think that guys play corner if their hands aren't good enough to play wide receiver. As we just saw, that's not always the case.
Sometimes it's actually the opposite. Some guys play receiver instead of corner because they don't want to hit or tackle anybody.
They come out in a nickel. They'll give it off here. He's tackled at about the 29-yard line. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 29. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's scrambling. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. He had a whole lot of room to run on that one.
When the pressure's coming from the inside and the quarterback can escape the pocket, it usually means he's going to have some room to run.
They're packed in tight on the line. They go with a run, and down he goes at the 17. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
This is a heads-up play by the linebacker. He's playing run and had his eyes on the guy carrying the football from the get-go. Good defensive play.
He's on the run. Huge play, and it's going to be 1st and goal.
I like the call here by the defense to bring the heat with the outside linebacker. It was just a better call by the offense, and that's why it's a 1st down.
Backup tailback checks in now. Let's see if he gets some action. He's taken down at the 4-yard line. The back gets 3 on the carry.
And this physical safety was right there to make the stop.
And it's difficult to run on this defense when they put this kid up in the box.
All the big boys are on the field now. Both teams have their big sets out there. Touchdown, Utes. The halfback punches it in for the score.
Well, that was a nice play. Let me tell you why. He had good blocking up front, a halfback who runs hard. What else can you ask for when you're inside the 10-yard line?
And he adds the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Decent kick. Taken from the 10. Brought down at the 36. The quarterback comes back on the field, and I'm sure he's hoping to make up for that interception on the last drive.
You know, this offense can't afford another turnover here.
Right now, it's only a 7-point game. And if they keep giving the ball away, this deficit will go up in a hurry, Coach.
And he's tackled in the open field. They call his number, and he carries for 6 yards. So it's second down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Going with the shotgun here. Hands off, and not much room there as they try to work the left side. Not much help from his blockers, and he's only able to gain a yard. There are 3 quarters remaining, and our score here. The Utes, 7. The Wolverines, nothing.
7-0.
They come out with 3 wide receivers. They might be coming here. Here's the option, and they're not going to get it. Great stop, and they'll still be a little short of the first down line.
Well, they get some positive yards, but this defensive line really busted through and broke that play up.
Yep, great play by the defense to step up and force the 4th down.
He gets it away, and this is a really nice punt. And immediately the ball's loose. And they recover their own fumble.
I'm going to tell you something. This guy has got to do a better job of protecting the football the next time he gets it.
This close to their own end zone. They look like they want to punch it out a little bit and get some better field position. Run right side. Someone down there just a little bit slow to get up. Second down and 5. Ball on the 9. They're packed in tight on the line. They go with the run. He's tackled around the 16-yard line. Decent gain there on the play by the running back, and that's enough for the first.
Here the back does a good job of following his blocks and picking up 7 yards.
They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. Picked up a yard of anything on that run. It's second down and 10 to go. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Now he's scrambling. Throws, and it's knocked away.
You would hope in that situation that the receiver would make more of an effort to catch the football.
Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 17. Backup running back comes into the game now. Back to pass. Pressure coming, and they get to him.
What a hit. That was like a truck taken on a bicycle. He really got him good on that one.
Yeah, that was something else. What a hit.
It's 4th down. Looks like they're going to punt it away here. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Signals for a fair catch. And now we'll see the offense come out of the field for their next possession. So they'll start this drive at midfield. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Complete, and he's brought down. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
If the defense wants to stop those quick throws, then they should really put somebody up on the line and bump these receivers to throw them off their routes.
Great pressure on the quarterback forced that incompletion.
Oh, they really pounded him on that throw.
They sure did, but somehow he got rid of the football.
The quarterback's in the gun with 3 receivers in the set. They'll run the option. And down he goes at the 37. So the option play goes for a short gain there.
The halfback took the option and did what he could with it. He didn't get far, but he picked up the first down.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. They'll run the option. They'll drop him for a loss. They didn't let him get anything going on that play.
No, they didn't. Heck, they didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's 2nd down and 12. Ball on the 39. They line up in the shotgun. They go with the run. They'll bring him down around the 32-yard line. That's a 7-yard gain. And here's another 3rd down. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. From the gun.
Let's go.
Complete, brought down, nothing doing. So there was not much doing on that pass play, and that's going to bring up 4th down. 4th down. And the kicking team's on to try this 47-yard field goal. Kicks away. So the kicker is unsuccessful, and this defense couldn't be any happier. So our count is still Michigan, 0, Utah, 7. They come out in a goal line set. And he's tackled around the 35-yard line. And the clock is steadily counting down.
You're right. They need to stop this clock. A quick score is crucial here.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Wide open. He drops it.
Number 4, the intended receiver on the
3rd and 5 coming up. Ball on the 35-yard line. Backup tailback checks in now. Let's see if he gets some action. Complete across the middle. Tackle made at the 45-yard line. They just couldn't get to the quarterback in time.
That's one of the things that can happen if the defense brings extra guys to rush the quarterback. The offense will have favorable matchups to get the ball downfield.
And this kid is talented enough to see those receivers. It's not easy to get the ball past those big bulldozers when they're flying right at you. Oh, man, what a pick. This guy really has a nose for the football.
It's 1st and 10. One man backfield. And he's got the freshman. He's taken down right around the 44-yard line. About a 7-yard pickup that time on the pass.
That's a good completion. They didn't get the 1st down, but they picked up about 7 yards.
They line up in the shotgun. They'll bring him down around the 32-yard line.
Look out. If you're one-on-one in man coverage, you can't let your man beat you to the inside on a post route. That'll be a new set of downs every time.
He has some room. He fights forward to about the 29. The fullback picks up about 3 yards on that carry. 2nd down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 29. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Option brought down at the 21. And he comes up with a nice run.
A nice run, but they kept him from getting out of bounds and stopping the clock.
Single back set, 3 wide receivers. Steps out of bounds at the 17. Nice pass there, and the quarterback is under a lot of pressure from the defense.
They only gained about 4 yards on that play, but they're still moving the ball forward.
He gets another carry. He just couldn't juke the defender, and he's brought down. So the halfback picks up the 1st down there with a 7-yard gain.
Well, the important thing is they were able to pick up the 1st down. And they're really starting to show how much they're relying on this halfback to do all of the work. Right now, he's looking pretty good.
And it's knocked down.
Number 11, the intended receiver on the play.
2nd down on the 10-yard line. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Tackle made at the 4-yard line. 6-yard pickup.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Two tight end set. On the ground, and he hits a wall. And they just stuffed that one.
Hey, this is a great play here by the defense to bring him down before he could get to the sticks.
The offense calls a timeout.
So with the half ending, they're just going to try to put 3 points up on the board. And it sails through the uprights. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. With only a few ticks left on the clock before halftime, I would expect they'll just squid kick this one. He makes it out to maybe the 23-yard line. We played a half of football. Our score here at the Big House. The Utah Running Utes, 7. Michigan, 3. Michigan is set to kick this ball off, and we're just about set to get the second half started. And this one's going to come back to the 20. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They come out in a goal line set. They go to the back, and he's hit immediately in the backfield. Great play, taking him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, he shot out of his stance like a cannon and exploded into the backfield.
They'll work from the shotgun. Looking deep to the right. Oh, he had the pick, and he dropped it.
The quarterback is going to think twice about throwing the football his way again.
Well, the safety couldn't hang on to the ball this time. But you can bet if he gets a chance again, this ball will be picked off.
Rolling left, looking to pass. He's in trouble, brought down. And that was the cornerback who got in there for the sack.
You know, this is a great way to pressure the offense. Here they decided to blitz the senior from the corner spot, and there was just nobody available to pick him up.
The quarterback has to be able to read that blitz before the snap. It shouldn't be that easy for a corner to get to the quarterback.
They'll take over at the 42. We've got a 1st and 10. They come out with 3 wide receivers. He gets out to about the 45-yard line. That's a 3-yard pickup.
He just went right through him.
Man, who was supposed to block that guy?
I don't think it matters, Kirk. He's playing with reckless abandon out there. It's got to be hard to block a guy that hits like that.
He gets another carry. He tries to juke, but they bring him down. And the tailback broke that one for a very nice gain.
And that was just a halfback draw. It's a very slow developing play, but they had the defense fooled.
Give the offensive line some kudos there. They blocked very well up front to create the holes for this back.
A gain of 8 on the carry.
Gain of 8 on the play.
2nd and 2. Ball on the 39. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Here's the option. And they hit him in the backfield.
Not a very successful run that time, Coach.
Did you see his explosion off the defensive line? Woohoo! It seemed like he was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
He just timed the snap count there. It really made a nice play.
Caught, and he's hit immediately. Wonderful play call to convert on 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, he really wanted that 1st down. Good determination again.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage. And he's tackled at the 24. So they go on the ground and pick up another 1st down.
Yo, nice run and good job to keep the chains moving.
They are stringing together a nice little drive here. If they keep this up, it'll be hard to keep them out of the end zone.
Drops back to pass. Throws complete. He's got room to work. Big play, and it's 1st and goal. They pick up solid yardage there.
Yeah, nice little pitch and catch there. The wideout was able to find a little open space in the defense, and the quarterback was able to get him the ball for a good pickup.
They'll wrestle him down in the backfield.
Wow, that was the cornerback who got into the backfield there. How about that for some run support?
Well, when you've got a guy that can cover receivers and come in and make big hits in the running game, then you know you got a special cornerback.
This guy can cover like a corner and hit like a safety. That is something special.
They'll run the option. Touchdown, Wolverine. Well, the quarterback just showed us he can beat you with his feet as well as his arm.
And what a dangerous weapon this guy is.
Yeah, he's always a play away from really shaking up the defense. And this was a great run for 6 points.
So the kicker will line up here and try to give his team a 3-point lead with this extra point. He makes the PAT. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Michigan lines up for the kickoff. Kicks it away. Gathered in at the 6.
Now the defense can return to the bench because they got the ball back.
The offense will start at the 23-yard line. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. They line up in a double tight set. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. He's tackled at the 19-yard line. 4-yard gain by the back.
Gain of 4 on the play.
2nd down and 6. Ball on the 19. And we got the backup in there now at running back. And he makes it out to about the 17-yard line. 2-yard pickup.
Gain of 2 on the
So it's
play.
3rd down now, and they're going to need about 4. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Caught out of the open. The 10. Big play, and it's 1st and goal. The wideout made a good-looking grab there.
You're right, and the quarterback threw it as soon as he saw he had that extra step.
There are 5 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. And he's taken down at the 6-yard line. Gain of less than a yard on the play.
1-yard gain on the play.
2nd down. 6 yards stand between them and 6 points. They line up in an I. And down he goes. Just outside the goal line. About a 5-yard pickup on the old play-action pass. They come out in a goal line set. Fires in there, got it, touchdown. They went to the air and got the touchdown.
It's important for the confidence of your offense to score when you get that close.
He makes the PAT. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Michigan is lining up to kick this one off. He sends this one deep. Tackle at the 24. A fumble ended this offense's last drive. Let's see as they come out on the field what they'll do this time around.
The coach wasn't very happy about that last fumble.
And he shouldn't be. Sometimes when you try to get a few extra yards, you forget about holding on to that football.
Backup running back comes into the game now. He scrambled. He rolls out to the right. Going long. Intercepted by the linebacker. And they make the stop at the 26-yard line. The defense now has 2 interceptions in the game.
And what a nice interception that was.
I think there was a miscommunication there on the offensive side of the ball. I think maybe the receiver ran the wrong route, but regardless, still great play by the defense.
It's 1st and 10. The defensive backs moving in closer. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. They'll throw on 1st down. Has all day to throw. Gets it. He's in space. And that sets them up with a 1st and goal. Decent yardage on the screenplay.
The quarterback there sets this thing up perfectly. He allowed the play to develop, which is exactly what you have to do to make this play work.
Lee, you're right, and if they can continue to mix up their play calling, they'll keep this defense on their heels all day.
Not too many points on the board as we end the 3rd quarter. Our score, Michigan, 17. The Utah running Utes, 7. Tipped away.
Yo, way to put a hand in the air and smack that ball down. Nice play.
It was a nice play. There's just so much going on down there in the trenches. It's really impressive to see a guy get off his block and perfectly time the quarterback's release.
He's taken down at the 6. Pickup of less than a yard on the play. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. And down he goes at the 3-yard line. That'll be a gain of 3 yards.
That play was covered very well. The tight end was lucky he got any yards at all.
He gets it up, and the field goal is good. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Michigan ready to kick this one off. He sends it off. It's a fumble. Scoops up the loose ball. And that is a big, big turnover.
It looks like to me that someone got the helmet on that ball.
This is a great place to start the drive on the opponent's side of the 50. 4 wide. Option. There's an injured player, and we'll try to find out who it is.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense.
The defense lends them a hand with that penalty.
Gosh, giving up penalty yards is so frustrating, isn't it?
Well, as they take a look at that injury on the sideline, let's see what this backup can do at quarterback. Pass out to the tight end, but it's incomplete.
There's no reason at all to throw that football. Just tuck it away and scramble, or simply take the sack.
You're right, Coach. It is never, ever, ever a good idea to force a throw.
Drops back to pass. Throws completely stopped immediately.
Now it's time for the defense to buckle down and see if they can stop this quarterback.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage. They line up in the shotgun. Option left side. The quarterback ran it all the way in for a score.
You can't forget about the quarterback out there. Right there, the defense didn't account for him, and that's why he was able to get into the end zone.
And he hits the PAT. So with less than 4 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter, our score, Michigan 27, Utah 7. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He kicks off. And down he goes at the 29-yard line. Misfortune struck as their last drive ended in a fumble.
And, you know, we talk time and time again about how important turnovers are.
You know what they say? The team that commits the least amount of turnovers usually wins the game.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He drops back. Got hit as he threw. And a great job that time on defense.
Good job here, but let me tell you something. That wideout was left out to dry that time. Woo.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Looks to pass. Pressured and brought down.
He took too much time. You got to be more aware in the pocket.
Defense hoping for another sack here on 3rd and long. 5 DBs on the field. And they'll bring him down in the end zone for a safety.
That's going to cost them 2 points.
And they'll lose possession of the ball as well, Kirk. Not what you'd like to see if you're an offensive coordinator.
Tackled at the 49. The offense will come out again hoping to have similar results as their last drive.
It was the hog mollies that really stepped up on that last drive, Coach.
Yeah, they opened up some really big holes for the running back. It made moving the ball very easy.
Nice tackle made there to bring him down. So they give it to the fullback, and he's able to get him 8 on the carry. The defensive back's moving in closer. High formation here. He goes out of bounds around the 37-yard line. So they'll pick up a first down there on a 4-yard completion.
The playbook is wide open when you have first or second down and short. It's tough to defend against those short passes because the defense doesn't know if you're going to run or throw the football.
4 yards gain. It's second down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 33-yard line. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Go with the run once again. Tackle right around the 26-yard line. And that's a first down.
First down, and now they have an opportunity to run some more time off the clock.
2 minutes left in the ball game. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Here's the option. And they make the stop at about the 19-yard line. 7 yards there. They need about 3 yards to get the first here on second down. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Catches it, and he's looking for more. They completed it, but for a minimal gain.
It's not much, but at least it's positive yards.
EA Sports and Russell Athletic would like to congratulate today's players of the game. Nice job, guys. He's got it with room to run. Big play, and it's first and goal. So on third down, he finds his receiver and gets a big gain.
Yeah, we saw these guys on Wednesday in practice, and they ran this play over and over for about 20 minutes.
Well, if you can get it right in practice, then you usually can get it right in the game as well.
They'll bring him down at about the 9-yard line. Picked up a yard of anything on that run.
Well, this corner isn't the biggest guy on the field, but he made a nice tackle there.
Yep, he helps out quite a bit on the run support. Nice play by the senior.
He's knocked out of bounds at the 5. They get 4 yards on that pass play. Third down. Here we go from the 5-yard line. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. He goes out of bounds around the 3-yard line. The play fake good for only a couple. 4th down. He'll kick this from the 10-yard line. And it's good. He didn't make it by much, but it counts.
That one looked wide from here. I don't know how he was able to sneak that one through the uprights.
Me either. That certainly wasn't the best kick of his career, but it did do the job. And like Brad said, it counts.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He's to the 10. And down he goes at the 27.
When I was a coach, I expected points out of my offense every time they took the field. But I told them, no jump shots.
Jump shots? What are you talking about? This is football.
You're right, my friend. Or you should never give up 2 points to the other team like these guys did the last time.
They come out in a goal line set. Hand off to the back. Look out. And they make the stop at the 38-yard line. Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a 1st down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job in reading his blocks and accelerating through the holes.
They line up in the jumbo set. That's going to do it for this one. Our final score, Michigan 32, Utah 7. And Lee, now as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, your final thoughts on this one?
I can't say I'm too surprised by the outcome, Brad. Michigan came in huge favorites, and they walked away with a lopsided victory. Sometimes it's difficult to get a team up against a weaker opponent like this, but the coaching staff did a nice job preparing for this game and motivating their team.
Well, that concludes another game of NCAA Football 09. For Kirk and Lee, I'm Brad Nessler saying goodbye, everybody.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.